So in this next post, let's talk a little bit further about folders and where they can really help us out and where they can hinder us. Again, as you see in front of you, we have another folder structure here for different company names and kind of how they all work together and that kind of stuff. So again, from a putability standpoint, I can kind of understand where I'm putting this. The problem is that if I show this to an end user, and let's say that there is an Apple, customer agreement, there's a Google customer agreement, there's an HMC customer agreement in that, and I pull that all out into one, unless the name of the document has some type of indication who it is, you might see customer agreement, customer agreement, customer agreement. So this is kind of where it falls down. Well, in 2010, there is a great usability tip here, and it is both for information management, but also just for ease of use, is the ability to set default values on a folder. And so what we find out is for two reasons this is very effective. Well, first, what is it? Well, here it is, what you see it. You can set it in any document library. You actually have the ability, so this is actually a manage metadata field that we have there, that we just have a client column and we're able to set the default value. Well, what's that mean? Well, that's not the folder name here. What that's meaning is that when something gets uploaded inside that folder, it's actually going to automatically inherit the value of Apple in the client column that's attached to the item. So now as you put items into these folders, you could have one piece of metadata, you could have 50 pieces of metadata. They would all inherit it as they go into these different folders. So what this really does is two things. One, even if you are using a folder structure, it gives a little bit more context to what's being put inside that folder structure, so that if you're seeing outside of it, you actually have some context with some metadata in there. Number two, frankly, you can handle a lot of laziness because a lot of people don't want to tag things. So if you know some structures, we've done some great projects where we've had different groups where they like putting things into folders, but when they go into those folders, we actually apply the correct metadata at that point using the default column values and setting that up, and that allows it so that going forward, all the documents are tagged with the correct information and utilized well.